Hey guys, Tom from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you episode 9 of my LEGO Hobbit playthrough. And this should be the finale, because we currently have 13.3% left to do. 9 character tokens and 26 mithril bricks to find, and then 17 red bricks to make and turn in. So we're going to start by going down here and grabbing this elf, and then we're just gonna go down the middle section down from like Radagast's place, no, Bjorn's place, down to Dol Guldur and all that. Then we'll do Lakeview. I always forget, is that what that's called? Lake Town. Close enough. Yeah, and hopefully there shouldn't be too much having to backtrack once we start doing this. So let me just go over here now. Here's the first one, so the Carrick. I thought it set it up further. Oh well. Speaking of, speaking of Bjorn, whose house I mentioned, where is he? Where is he? There he is. There we go, we have an achievement. Bjorn again. You to be her, put the shoes on. I didn't even know all this stuff was here. Cool. Really? No, we'll go not what I meant to do. Bring back these. I wanted to bring out her knives. Bastard. Hit it. maybe if it would fucking hit them. I don't know why I can't hit them with a bow.
Clap, snap, clap, snap, the black, crack, grip, grab, pinch, blab. Oh, it's no good. No, it's no good. No, I can't remember the rest of the song. I need the other two members of the band here to sing their verses so I can finish it. Go grab those lazy louds up, will ya?
No idea what he was trying to say.
Crash.
Why is she singing about knockers?
Clap, snap.
Oh, swish, smack, whip, crack, bat.
Flipping Nora, where you been? You know we need to get our practice in if we're going to crush those Lake Towners at regionals. Right, look lively. A 1 and a 2 and a clap, snap, the black, crack, rip, grab, pinch, snap, and down, down a goblin town. You go, my lad.
Clash, crash, crush, smash, hammer and tongs, knocker and gongs, pound, pound, far underground. Ho, ho, my lad!
Oh, swish, smack, whip, crack, batter and beat, yammer and bleat, work, work, not dare to shirk.
While goblins cough and goblins laugh, round and round far underground. Below, my lad.
Well, I sure am hoping I'm not having to judge these regionals. I tried many different ways to skip that. None of them worked.
Most people fear the one-armed orc, but I think he's just misunderstood. Thought I could cheer him up a bit with this fake armour built from twigs and goat hair. He'd like that, wouldn't he? I know a place where his company passes through all the time, but it's dangerous even for orcs. Be a pal and watch my back, would you?
We have to go through Mirkwood and she sometimes gets stuck. Is that like the second or third one I've seen her get stuck? Oh good, she didn't get stuck there.
Here we are. That was an ordeal, wasn't it? If that's the kind of company Azov keeps, then no wonder he's so grumpy all the time. Now, find a cushion or something to hide this arm behind. Cheers for the help.
Don't think there are many cushions around here. Might as well grab him since we're here. Zuck. Narzok. Okay. Good do.
The ghost of a dwarf king haunts this place. You may mock me, but I have seen it. It cast no shadow and had an eerie wibbly-wobbliness about it.
Did
Help
also
me bring this
timey-wimey?
foul spectre peace. Bless my bootstraps, it's the ghost of the dwarf king. I knew it was real.
That was pretty easy at the end. Once I figured out what I
The
need to
blighted
do.
can finally rest. Make no mistake, if I become a ghost, I'm going to haunt somewhere a lot nicer than this frightful place. Here, take this, and let us not linger any longer.
You don't usually get a choice as to where you haunt. Okay, I guess we're gonna try and go back in there. Oh, you mimic me now. I meant to say mirror, not mimic. See. Three. Four. 5, 6, 7. 8. Unless it's just every shadow thing. It is not. Let's try that again. There weren't any on the bottom floor, were they? No. Yes. I should have left that one for last. Shit. I know I could chuck on some goblin or climbing gear to get up this, but I think they replaced my boots. Just so checking. No, there's nothing else there. Okay.
I came across some travelers ranting some madness about giant bats in this place. Giant bats, whatever next? I've heard some stories in my time, but bless my ears, what monstrosities are those?
Not even giant bats, these are just regulars. Swarm of regular bats.
In all my years, never did I think I would see such a thing. Maybe I've grown cynical of late. Perhaps there's even some merit to these otherworldly objects one of the other soldiers mentioned. My gratitude for helping this old elf open his mind.
A friend of mine told me that by building a door onto certain seemingly ordinary walls, it can sometimes reveal a passage behind it. Quite a story, don't you think? Supposedly, it's some kind of enchantment that creates these wizard walls. This should be one of them, but I think I'll need a pretty big door to try it out. Could you help me build one?
Is this gonna be how I get down to here? It's not a door, that's a battering ram.
Very nice. That door should be more than enough to open the so-called wizard wall. The battering ram might have been slightly excessive, though. Would you like the honor of trying it out? Goodness, it actually worked. Is there anything good back there?
Let's see. Nothing gems. Well, there was the character that we were missing from the map. Where's this that thing? Okay. Can I jump off this wall? Yes. Yes, I can.
I remember a time when we had meat every day. Oh,
You're
those
just
were the
chucking meat out
days.
behind you.
It's been too long since the lads and I snacked on a good meat stew. If you could throw some meat my way, I'd make it worth your while. Well, would you look at all that grub? For a minute there, I thought we were going to have to make a stew out of you. But this meat should last us for a fair while. Thanks, stranger. Me brother was moaning about something or other earlier. Since you're being all friendly and that, you think you could help him out?
Why do all these people think I know who their brothers are? It's gotta be that one. And then after this, we just have Lake Town. Or we should just have Lake Town. Oh, that's my partner. Which door is you in?
So I hid and watched Azog find the new arm I'd made him. And what did he do? Used it to play fetch with his warg. Misunderstood? Turns out he really is a rotter. On a bet he gets it from his mother. She lives around here, and she's as mean as they come. If you're feeling brave,
What happened
I
to
wouldn't
your
stop you
hair?
from trying to topple that tyrant.
know what? There we go, there's our do 50 body up attacks. Okay, and what do we need to do for the final one? I really do dislike when they just keep backing away from me as I'm trying to run up to attack them. Like, I get it that you've got a ranged weapon, but I'm trying to hit you with a sword.
Oh, excellent. She had that coming a while. She made the worst Hobbit stew. Oh, and she used to dangle me upside down over the cliff edge for fun. Did I forget to mention that I had a teeny weeny grudge?
No, I sort of figured that was coming. Still only seeing red bricks on this side of the map. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 36, so we need 14? So quite a few of these quests must lead into other quests. Which isn't that surprising. At the rate we're going today, if I'd have been able to do the third hour yesterday, we would have had this finished. There we go, there's a person. Okay. Let's set up. Oh hey, we're making your dad's crossbow
Word
thing.
on the pier is that a group of travelers have designs on breaking into Erebor. Sounds like madness to me, as well as a guaranteed way of waking an angry dragon. If that beast decides to go on a rampage, I plan to be prepared to defend Lake Town with my trusty ballista. That is, if I get round to building it. Maybe you could help.
I am going to, once we've done everything in the game, go max out all my resources again. Why? Because I feel like it.
It's not the biggest blister I've seen, but as they say, any port in a burning storm of dragonfire. Here, take this for your trouble.
I thought maybe the Mirkwood air had drifted downstream and I was imagining it, but no. Goblins have actually stolen our boats. Look at them, riding around there without a care in the world. My aim is terrible, but someone needs to knock those cheeky beggars into the water and teach them a lesson.
Ten water goblins, eh?
Yes. How'd you like those apples, you boorish boat burglars? Ah, thank you for that. It was worth having my boat stolen just to see those goblins get plunged into the water. Now, to see what the damage is.
Well, 10 of your boats now have arrows. A little more than arrows, I guess.
Come get your fish. Cook 'em, keep 'em, stick 'em on your wall.
Stick them on your wall, eh? Can I turn the camera? Yeah, well,
The prince and the king beneath the mountain. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, we had a nice little ditty going earlier, but before I got the chance to commit it to memory, my fellow singers wandered off. They'll be around town somewhere. 2 of them there were. Fancy helping me out with the reunion?
The wood shall wave on mountains and grass beneath the sun.
gonna assume you won't follow me if I jump, so...
Crabs. I got all your fresh crabs right here.
The prince under the hill.
His crown shall be upholden, his harp shall be restrung, his halls shall echo golden.
We're gonna have to sit through this whole song again. But it's probably gonna be better than the goblins once was.
Crabs. I got all your fresh crabs right here.
Stuck on the door, isn't he?
Is this everyone? Thank you so much for rounding them all up. I promise you, once you hear this song, you'll know it was worth the effort. The king beneath the mountains, the king of carven stone, the lord of silver fountains shall come into his own.
The wood shall wave on mountains and grass beneath the sun. His wealth shall flow in fountains and rivers golden run.
His crown shall be upholden, his
Give you
harp
the
shall
same
be
tip I was going to give the
restrung,
goblins.
his
You need
halls
to have
shall
less of a
echo
gap
golden
between
to songs
one
of
singer
yore
finishing
sung.
and the next one starting.
The streams shall run in gladness, and the lakes shall shine and burn. All sorrow, fear, and sadness at the mountain king's return.
Ugh, that reckless cousin of mine. I told him not to pick a fight with those spiders in the woods, but he went and did it anyway. Now they've come and pinched him away, leaving a horrible trail of web in their wake. Please, you have to save him.
Guessing this is the same one that took out the queen, or had us take out the queen. I don't know why I'm smashing on the webs. Come on.
Bless my beard, you managed to rescue him. Well, thank thunder you're all right. Next time you pick a grudge, pick something that doesn't have enormous relatives living in the woods. Which reminds me, a passing elf mentioned a particularly deadly creature he was hunting. If you see him, I'm sure he could use some help.
Guessing this one's up on the roofs. Right on this one. Think we have. Didn't think that was gonna work. I slid off the walkway. So now we've got 3. We need 8.
Morale has been a little low in this town of late. My father used to tell me stories of a yodeling shield that had the power to raise even the most sunken of spirits. If you'd be kind enough to find it for me, I think it could be just what we need.
Well, I have that one.
Oh my! Is Is that the yodeling shield? That is rather droll. It did make me laugh, though. I suppose it did the job. Hopefully it'll cheer my husband up, too. He was mumbling earlier about something he'd lost. Maybe you could help him out if you see him.
No, not gonna do the hide and seek just yet. Are you not? Alive without breath, as cold as death, never thirsty, always drinking, all in mail, never clinking. What was it? Iron, leather, meat, fish, and rope. I don't know. Thinking either iron or fish. Go with fish. He's up, eh? Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go speak to this one.
I gave my son a firefly jar to ease his fear of the dark. However, I've not seen him with it since we passed by Thranduil's kingdom a while ago. He's probably too proud to admit he's lost it. If you're in the area anytime soon, would you mind having a look around for it? Thank you. My son puts on a brave face, but I believe we could all use something to brighten our days in these dark times. Those little fireflies are so cute. Didn't want to go in. So we've just got the blacksmith left.
Hello again. Now that the cheery yodeling of that funny little shield has perked me up, I'm ready for a challenge. And if the master won't do anything about our rotting houses, then I'll just fix mine up myself. Could you knock those crates of timber my way? Mind the holes in the floor, though, won't you? That stuff isn't cheap.
Go.
Thanks again. Oof. This supervising business is hard. I think it's time for a tea break. Where's that husband of mine when I need him?
Apparently over there.
My wife's rebuilding our house. She's sent me out for more timber. But look at me. Do these arms look like they've moved anything heavier than a loaf of bread to you? If I had the fabled stone giant gloves of High Pass, perhaps. But like this? Maybe if I gather enough matchsticks.
Or I could give you these gloves of
Imagine
Stone Giant to build
stone
power.
giant gloves.
Whatever it was.
I'll come clean. They're actually for me to help tidy the shed. But I'll round up some timber as well. I promise.
Okay. We've still got 3 more. One of them is hide and seek. There. I want to save this hide and seek one till last if I can.
Some fool dwarf has been running amok, antagonizing the Mirkwood spiders. I'd hoped to stop him before it was too late, but already his actions have drawn the attention of an even greater threat. A vile beast that moves with terrifying speed. The Speeder. Or at least that's what I call it. Help me halt this foul creature in its tracks.
Would I want to help you stop a speedy spider?
Watch yourself.
How's it following? Can't hit me on its back. Telling me all this time I could have been moving faster in this realm by just jumping?
He was quick indeed, but you, my friend, were even quicker. A commendable job. I don't believe we will be getting any further trouble from the creatures of this forest. Take this. You've earned it.
One we needed other than hide and seek.
Brave warriors. Are you bold enough to face the terrors that await in this terrifying cave? Great foes of your past, gathered in one convenient, terrifying place. Steel your
Oh, hopefully I don't have to do all three
nightmare
hearts of all of them.
in the memory arena. Working title. In the grey corner are brave heroes from someplace or other. In the other grey corner, something big and scary that's gonna squish them if they ain't careful.
We should get more than a single mithril brick for this. For the amount of effort I have to go through. Well, she's done. Now it's the queen spider. And the speeder, I think. Oh, I wasn't expecting to just be able to go. I was expecting to have to do a wave of spiders in between. Here's that they made Azog's mum the exact same, but this one's different. And what's the third one? Goblin Matron. Now that looks good. It'd be the last one.
Ding, ding, ding! That is it! Those honourable creatures are out, and our heroic, crafty, rather hairy heroes emerge victorious. Tell me, how does it feel? Oh, we've run out of time. Here's your trophy.
Now we just have hide and seek. Three people.
Play hide and seek once more. We've traveled distant shores in barrel chimney, great and boat. Play hide and seek once more.
Found me, eh? Nothing gets past you.
Except for where the path is. So... which one was that one?
All right, all right.
Guessing that's crate and boat. I know where they are. It was... could be that one. I think it's the second one.
Crabs. I got all your fresh crabs right here.
Come get your fish. Cook 'em, keep 'em, stick
Who
'em
was
in
it?
the
I'm looking for like the elf wall. Get up onto there. Why is there just a random fire thing here?
Bag! You found me.
There's the elf wall. None of those matched the
You
hints.
found us all again, another brick to claim, a mithril prize for eagle eyes that once more won this game.
There we go. That is all of the mithril bricks. Now let us go back to Bree. And now, then we'll jump back to Lake Town because we've got the two daytime ones that are over on this side of the map. So we'll clear all the night ones and then do those.
I've surely forgot to mention, but if you forge an item just right, you can forge a perfect version of that item. I bet you forgot to mention. With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong.
Do hope I have enough resources for this.
Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured.
Sadly, the double resources does not work on the vending machine.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Tornado axe. Why is it a fish?
Ooh, it's hot in here.
Warhammer.
Times like this, I wish I could take my beard off. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. I won't ask what you're planning to use that for.
See, it says press A to skip, but then it never skips.
With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong.
This really wasn't necessary. Like, this would have been nice
furnace, eh?
in the previous one, where we actually had to dig up or fish the cranks and that. I can only really think of like 2-3 instances where it was needed, and they were right there.
You've done this before, haven't you? Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take my beard off. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. Nice item, that.
Go. What, 17, so...
Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take my beard off.
Like 18, maybe 19.
Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured.
Problem is, I'm pretty sure there's a red brick that does this automatically.
I won't ask what you're planning to use that for.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take my beard off. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. I won't ask what you're planning to use that for.
know this goes completely against what I said I was going to do, but I feel like I can't be bothered doing that minigame over and over and over again. So if this does what I hope it does, it'll be nice. Should have probably mentioned at the start of this video that hopefully by the time this is out, I'm going to be live. Because this should be coming out, well right now it should be about 9:12, 9:13 on Monday. And I'm going to hopefully be starting at 8 AM on Monday, like I used to.
This weather's far too nice to be digging about in gloomy old caves. Unless you're a dwarf, I suppose. If I'm going to pursue a career in mining, though, I'd much prefer a mithril pickaxe to get the whole business done in a jiffy. If you'd be good enough to forge me one, I'll give you a tip on perfect forging. You've brought me a mithril pickaxe. Well, that's awfully generous of you, but... Well, Farmer Maggot offered me an extra pumpkin a week if I stick to farming for him. So I won't be doing any mining after all. Still, maybe I can use it to chase off any other nuisance trolls. Thanks.
Well, that one was expensive. A quarter of the price of times 10. Should actually check to see if any of the red bricks are. Well, yes, there's that whole section up the top that are nighttime only. These ones. And these two. And this one.
Item designs can be found all over Middle-earth.
Well, here's hoping this did what I think it did.
Picked up any good designs lately? Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured.
Well, it has made it quicker. Significantly quicker, because I don't have to wait for it to get to the center. And that seemed to take a lot less, maybe 2/3 of the amount of buttons.
With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong.
So it's not as quick as I would have liked, but it's a lot better.
Careful with the furnace, eh?
I wonder which dev got bored of doing this and thought, we should add this in.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Nine more.
Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take my beard off. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured.
Oops. So that's what happens if you misclick.
won't ask what you're planning to use that for. With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong.
Yeah, I just had to make sure that it still come up as perfectly forged.
Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. I won't ask what you're planning to use that for. With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong.
Wraith armor, eh? Could this have
Careful
done the
with
same
the
as the
furnace, eh? I'm not
scuba
insured.
helmet?
That's a thing of beauty, that is.
Kinda need to see what all of the Mithra items do.
Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take my
Hammerheads.
beard off. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. You've done this before, haven't you? Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I
One
wish
of
I
the
could
first
take my
ones I
beard
got.
off. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured.
Ew, it's red.
You've done this before, haven't you? Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take
Skulk.
my beard off. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured.
Yep, that is definitely a skull cap.
Pleasure doing business with you. Ooh, it's hot in here. Times like this, I wish I could take my beard off.
There's a rhythm stick. We need this for an achievement.
Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. You've done this before, haven't you?
Only two more. The catchphrase mallet in the store bolt.
With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured. Pleasure doing business with you.
And the final one.
With my hammers and tongs, you'll never go wrong. Careful with the furnace, eh? I'm not insured.
So we'll hand in the
Nice
other
item,
daytime
that.
one. Forge all mithril treasure items and forge all perfect mithril treasure items. I want to say is this one. That's going to be the snow bolt. I want to say that this is the daytime one. Okay, so combine loot instantly, can smash mithril items, shadowy figure up your fight, foes give studs when hit, cracked attacks and instant spin attacks, eh? Okay, that's cool. Because it's switched over to the mithril. Get rid of it, thank you. Hammer smash, hammer smash. Turns them green and sprouts flowers. Makes them dance. To trailing Lego hooks. Blue magic. Summons a ghost horse. Darken heal and light up magic. Fires fireworks. So can that not blow up silver? Bit of Danny crank slot. When butted up, you have a jig in your step. Elven agility, fish faster, epic strength. Foes drop twice as much loot. You can climb goblin Lego walls. Instantly defeat others when hit. Interact with wraith Lego pieces. Yep. Causes those around you to dance. Deflect projectiles. Extra time on craft plates. Becomes mushroom-like. Causes others to appear as skeletons. And yeah. So I want you to be calm. Not that. I want you to be Sauron. So give me the Dazzle wig. The dancing shoes. And of course the rhythm stick. Lord of the Prance. Equip yourself with Dazzle wig, rhythm stick, and thingo shoes. He didn't need to be Sauron. I just wanted to make it Sauron.
Mate of mine, we call him John, knows nothing when it comes to snow. He thinks all it's good for is building snowmen and wooing the ladies. But if I had a mithril snow pult on me, I could demonstrate its true potential. In return, I'll show you how to shrink down smaller than a hobbit. I see you forged a mithril snow pult.
No,
Now
I
I'll show
forged
John a
one, you
thing or
just
two
happen
about
to want
the
it.
proper use of snow. Pelting friends and foes alike with frozen balls of icy wrath. Oh, you know, snowball fights as they're more commonly known.
And this one in and turn it to night.
Is that the mallet I asked for? Oh, splendid. I'm gonna try it out on my mother-in-law right now. I mean, I'm not gonna hit her with it. Just hit something nearby.
You get rid of that desert wig. Yeah, I tried that. I turned them off, and they still show up. Huh. I thought it just automatically gave me the blacksmith when I made everything.
My husband was moaning he hammered his own thumb yesterday. I told him, you haven't got thumb.
I liked all characters. Suppose I should have known by the fact that that didn't come up. Here's your giddy up stuff.
Finally! I can be rid of this infernal trinket and its repugnant ability. Away with you, foul gem. Never darken my doorway again. Ooh, and I suppose I'll be taking that staff off your hands. Handy for finding horses, don't you know?
Here's the next closest one. Suppose it'd be these three up here. I should just have the 100% trophy left. I don't remember if there's one for getting all of the what's it called? All the red bricks. Why did she lose her shoes?
Oh. Is there anything more pathetic than a goblin that's lost a climb? Yeah. If I give you this thing that rescues you from falling, could you forge me some new mithril claws? Oh, these big new claws. They're clawfully shiny, ain't they? Here, have this for your help.
Full rescue, nice. Extra I've never really thought necessary.
Why is there no one dancing in here? This club's gone downhill lately. Well, this lot needs a good whack with a mithril rhythm stick. There was a bit of a stink last time I went into a blacksmith. Shot on his wife or something. So could you forge
You
one
really
for
shouldn't
me?
do that.
I know a way to loot more gold than I could give you in return. That the fella? Right. Time to melee some boobs into this miserable bunch. Thanks again for your help. Night I've had. I'll sleep well once I get back into my cave.
I was surprised there was never any quest with that rhythm floor.
You found it! You found it! A mithril music kit you found so happy, so let me sing it loud and proud. Now here's that prize I promised you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm actually glad that I didn't try and push for 100% yesterday. Because the blacksmithing and handing these in is taking longer than I expected. I thought it would be inside. Not only is it inside, it's up.
Might I ask for yours? The mithril fireworks bow. I'm told it's the future. All the fun of the fireworks, with none of the unpleasantness of hauling a big cart around. I don't know when I'll next be near a blacksmith, so could I trouble you to forge me one? I'll make it worth your while with a trick to finding more emeralds. There it is. The mithril fireworks bow. How very kind of you. I've seen how easily Gandalf impresses people with his displays. Perhaps one day people will speak as highly of mine. Prepare yourself, Gandalf. There's a new fireworks master in town.
That you were never heard of again.
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay. Oh, here you are.
Those otherworldly objects I've seen around, what are they? Artifacts that only one garbed in mithril wraith armor could use, perhaps? This trinket for finding rubies. It's all yours if you forge me some of that mysterious armor. So this is the mithril wraith armor, and it reveals hidden objects. Maybe now I can finally find a way to open that mysterious gate I saw.
That reminds me. Where is... There was also... that one. There really is only Bilbo that can innately. I thought maybe some of the others who exist in that realm might be able to. I get to this one? Huh. Wasn't in there at all.
What you looking at? You think 'cause I'm an orc you're better than me? You know, under the skin I ain't no different from you. Forge me a mithril skullcap and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry. I don't expect you to do it for nothing. Got this rock you can have. Supposed to make you twice as healthy or something. That the mithril skullcap? Ah, thanks. Put that thing on, and everyone shows up what they are inside. Just a whole lot of bones. Yeah, that's some deep stuff. You think about that.
Why is he still a skeleton? Well, that's gonna be the, skeleton crank. How many do you reckon we've got left? I want to say 5.
Who keeps taking these crank handles off? I can never find one when I need one. I'd forge myself a mithril skeleton crank which fits any slot. But for some reason they don't take kindly to goblins in the blacksmith. You could forge me one, though. Oh, and I could tell you how to start a worldwide party in return. What's that? Oh, a mithril skeleton crank. Finally, I can bust this thing open. And many other things besides. Here, I'll let you do the honours on this one as an extra thanks or whatever.
Thing needs a crank. Six. Was close. 2, 3, 4, 5. That shows 5. Unless one of these red bricks leads into another red brick, which has happened a couple times, so I'm going to assume that it's going to be an always loot diamonds is what the one that needs a prerequisite is. Fucking mean it's up. No. About it. Only other thing I can think of is going across that obstacle course. I thought there was a quest with that. Did I even know that there was a thing up there? Oh, hey look, fall rescue would have helped. Very clearly not what I want.
Pew, pew, pew! Greetings. You are in the presence of the fastest bowman in all of Middle-earth. However, I yearn to shoot even more arrows with even greater speed, and a mithril multi-bow could grant me this ability. Could I ask that you forge me one? The secret to a fancy flail will be your reward. Splendid. That's exactly
I wouldn't
what I
really
was
call a
looking
snake
for.
a fancy flail.
Any foe I encounter will be in sheer awe of the quantity of arrows flying towards them. Why, they'll be greater in number than the very blades of grass on the ground. Well, there or thereabouts. My gratitude, traveler.
It's gonna be annoying to get to. I don't know how obvious the winces come through on the camera. But right now, the rib that they had to cut into to actually access the area for the surgery is just keeps twinging. And it's really irritating.
Sorry to trouble you again, but could you forge me some mithril hammer hands as a replacement? I'll tell you how to find more diamonds on your travels. You're a lifesaver,
wrong?
thank you. We should be able to finish the house in no time with these. And I promise to try harder not to build them into something this time.
I had to try and find a boat. I didn't think I was gonna make that. Hey, look, here's a boat.
My boat was a total wreck after those goblins made off with it, so it looks like I'm off boat shopping. And those things don't come cheap.
Oh, that reminds me. Supposedly, a mithril booty blade is a great thing to have when you need to make some fast money. Or booty, rather. If you run and forge me one, I'll tell you how to make your fiercest foes look ridiculous.
Oh look, boss disguises.
You brought me a mithril booty blade. Thank you. Now I can go clobber some of those pesky goblins and raise the funds for a new boat at the same time. Oh, sorry. Where was I? Oh, yes. Your reward.
That didn't open up anything.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got this, we've got the one at the base of the tower, and we've got wherever the last one is.
Well, if it isn't me unofficial king's hand, my remaining subjects have barricaded themselves in my new throne room. Run and forge me a mithril bomb blade so I can blast me way in.
I killed you.
I'll bestow upon you the ability to hear nostalgic music wherever you go. Did you get the mithril bomb blade? Your king thanks you. Maybe now I can get inside and start doing some actual ruling. Here, another trinket to add to your collection.
Is that a bomb blade in your crutch? Are you happy to see me? You're up, okay. It was at the base of the tower.
What's that, friend? Why, yes, I have been working out. With these 3 trunk arms of mine, I believe I could wield a 10-ton mithril warhammer. I'd need someone to forge me one, though. Would you mind? You can have something to make you look
I thought
as
mithril
impressive
was
as
supposed to
me
be
in
light.
return. What's that? You actually brought me the mithril warhammer. Oh, marvelous! I'm amazed you were able to carry it all this way. You must be almost as strong as yours truly. And I think that's an achievement worth celebrating. Hmm? Hurrah!
I would have loved it if he couldn't do that little jump animation. This would have been really funny. Oh. That's up further. That one? It's weird that they weren't jumping. apparently you can rapid fire a slingshot. Let's drop all that on his head. I do wonder if this one needed all of them done, or if this is just coincidentally.
It's long been disputed who has the most aesthetically pleasing style of combat. Elves have their fancy bows and daggers, but can they match the grace of the mithril tornado axe? Only one way to find out. Go forge me one, friend. For your trouble, you can have something to help you find more silver.
Silver, eh?
Well, if it isn't my very own mithril tornado axe.
No, it was just coincidental that
Friend and I can finally settle our
this was the last one.
with a contest of weaponry showmanship. I warn you, things could get fabulous.
Complete every quest and achieve 100%. To be continued. And yet it never was. I've seen more and more people raising the idea that when the Hunt for Gollum comes out, TT Games doing a Skywalker Saga-esque thing of all the Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, and Hunt for Gollum. I didn't know about the Hunt for Gollum, so I was just saying Hobbit and Lord of the Rings whenever I suggested it, but nice to know I'm not the only one who's thought of the idea. And the last thing we have to do is we have to make sure we've done all of the achievements. So let's bring up Steam, Library, Hobbit. No, what are we missing? Player level and co-op. Shit. I'm just gonna do the bonus level. Hopefully that counts like it did last time. Completely forgot about that. I'm just gonna leave him there. If I'd have thought of it, I should have saved the bonus level for doing this. Also hoping that the bonus level counts. Last time Dale got to survive, so not Dale, Lakeview, Lake Town, whatever it's fucking called. Yay! Play a level in co-op. And with that, the game is done. On the 2-hour mark, no less. That's actually perfectly timed. I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do an episode tomorrow, so there won't be one coming out Tuesday. Then on Monday I'll start the next game, which is Lego Batman 3. Just start it with the stream, if I'm able to, otherwise it'll be started with a video, but yeah, and we'll go from there. But this game is now 100% complete with all achievements, and yeah, it took one episode less than we allocated. So, I look forward to the next game, and with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.